Greetings. Be careful.
How are you? Have a good one.
Can I help you? Right. Off and away. Interesting. Daylight's burning. Be seeing you. You have a great day now. Be seeing you.
Hey, Blaze. No, it's not bugged. I was just waiting for someone to help out. I'm pretty sure I can solve this by myself.
Hey, daylight's burning. Salutations! Right.
king's honor, friend.
Yeah, I definitely could have soloed that. I definitely did.
You are too kind. Hail to the knight!
Okay, maybe it is bugged. So I completed the quest, but oh no, it's okay because now I gotta go turn it in. I always forget that when you complete that quest, turn it in way back. It always feels like you would turn into the quest guy. Gave you the quest.
Hey there. See you later.
Hmm.
What can I do for you? Light bless you. Be careful.
So I do. It was funny. I was talking to someone who's an officer, and I actually have a guild on this server. But I've run a guild before. Fill that guild up quick. She goes, it's amazing. A lot of people will. concept to reload. And honestly, if you wanted to make it, probably should have just called it again. It says when you die. Again, you know, again. I mean, I guess I understand. Maybe the guys. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I could put my efforts in. The problem is, it's going to be a guild. I play most. I don't always.
Hello.
I'm not always super consistent.
See you later.
But it would be fun to see. Too bad that the website actually had a website. Software for kind of like forms. I don't remember the name. Oh, it's right here. So this was the guild. The website actually. So the problem is the software that's used for this website. Oh, Shifter, maybe Shifter. Oh no, they're not shutting down Shifter. Good, good, good. So yeah, I just have to remember my log. I'm gonna think that my but I mean, I've already got up for a guild called Jinx. So let's see. And then what's good about a website for vanilla? Oh yeah, here we go. Cool. First, before we change the password, let's see if I remember. Okay, there you go. I remember my password right off the bat. So this is Jinx website I had created a while ago. But the cool thing about, and you can see this website was created. But the cool thing about, well, maybe not so cool. It's actually a Faith. Faith is the name of it. So actually, and I used a picture from Black Desert as the welcome to the new Jinx website. So I'd have to create a Discord server for Jinx, which I actually already have one. But instead of recreating a whole site, we could probably just use this one. Problem is, it would look a little stuff. But in vanilla, you don't have a bank. You don't have guild banks. Cool. The reason I wouldn't want to. I wonder if there's any. I actually would pay. I went with the free one. Back then, I didn't. Site name Jinx. Now, billing. Okay, I'm gonna go. So free is for the beginner. If we spend $10 a month, no ads, we got gigabyte storage. Oh, but the credit card on here. I'm gonna pay $10 just to get rid of all the ads for 1 month, and then we can cancel. I was hoping it was gonna be cheaper than that. But you get other. There's other. Yeah, what's weird is like it subscribed me for like the monthly plan, but it actually still tries to bill me. All right, cool. So let's go back to this and let's see if it works. Hash reload. And there you go. Have no ads. So anyways, so this is the website I created. And like I said, the cool thing about, maybe not the cool thing, Warcraft vanilla. So the reason I wanted to create a website, and actually I had to go in and create, I had to go in and create ranks. Way to create ranks. When people sign up for the website, if I remember correctly, then I've got to actually assign settings. But there's a way. All kinds of stuff. So here are the different ranks that I created. And, you know, storyteller just site admin, that many. So, and then you can go in. I don't remember how this works. Yeah, you have to be at least. But the cool thing, what I did was I actually asked discussions. But the cool thing that I did was I created a guild bank, right? Officer section. And we have a macro section. What I did was I created a guild bank. My mic suppression? Oh, okay, hold on a second. I don't want to open that version of Razor. Exit all apps. Alright, cool. Alright, how is it now? How is it now? Let me know if it's better. Right. It should be better now. Yeah, for some reason when I don't have my Razor running, this little application, my mic, what happens is my mic volume, for whatever reason, when this isn't running, it drops. It'll like drop down to here. And then what happens is, even though my mic volume in OBS is set correctly, it just cuts out. So thank you for mentioning that, Josh. Anyway, so the cool thing I did with this site, because again, in Vanilla WoW we don't have guild banks, is I created a guild bank in the website. And I created sections for consumables, recipes, and everything. And so what you do is you go in here, and I actually would update the inventory. And so basically, when people what people could do is they could come in and tell me that they have stuff they want to give to the guild bank, and then I would update the inventory, right? And I even put links. I mean, of course, this link doesn't work anymore. I was pretty hardcore. I went in and actually updated links to the actual items on, like, WoWhead or wherever. But it was pretty cool. I mean, it's a lot of work for me. But you could go in here and say leather, right? And then, no threads. But people could come in here and add a thread saying that they want leather. Like I could go in an ad thread saying, hey, I want some leather, and then and maybe I'm willing to pay for it, or maybe I'm not willing to pay for it. But it was just a nice way that people and the cool thing about it was that I created really nice images, and I even put gear in here and stuff. Like here, leather armor. Current leather gear inventory, and I went in and put stuff in here that I had that I was willing to literally just give people for free. Dusky leather leggings, herbalist gloves, barbaric, and But it was just something I did. I don't know if it would. And then there's even a calendar on here. I don't even know how it works. I don't think I've ever used the calendar. Man, there's a shout box. Testing, Jinx Guild. And basically, people just come in here and say something, and it would show up. News, just the main article here. And here you go. Welcome to the Jinx website. So I went in and I created this. And you can put, just basic, pretty simple website. But here you go. You could set up events for the guild, and they'd show up here in the events calendar. There's a media section. I don't really understand the media section. I did put a videos. I think there is videos and images, but I guess you could. I haven't set that. I guess I never set that up. And then there's even activities. So it's actually pretty cool software. Pretty cool software for doing. And again, really for vanilla WoW, because vanilla. But now I think what really has taken the place of this really is Discord. Discord has taken the place of this. But the one thing, like I said, the one thing about this I do like is Discord does not handle guild bank stuff well. There's no easy way to categorize stuff in Discord. The biggest problem with Discord is Discord doesn't have categories within categories, right? So if you go into Discord and you've got, like I've got like a category, Ashes of Creation, and inside of that category, I have what these are called channels, right? Create a channel. But you can only create a category up here, right? And then, so you can't create, the problem is you can't create a category within a category. So if I wanted to go in and create a category and call it Guild Bank, and then inside of that I wanted to create a category called like Leather, and then inside of that category I wanted to create a channel called, like Leather Gear, and then another channel called like just Leather in general. I couldn't do that because Discord doesn't allow you to do that, and that's one of the biggest downfalls of Discord currently. Anyway, so let's go back to our Shivtar, and we want to go to our billing, and we want here. I want to cancel my plan because I don't want to get charged. I'm going to cancel this plan. Okay. So they may charge me $10, but that's okay. I actually don't mind them charging me $10 to have this like ad free for a month. So, anyways, pretty old. I created this quite a while ago. Not a lot of posts. The problem is the guild didn't last as long as I don't know what happened. I don't know if another game came out or something, but but it's a cool little website. But I wish Discord would allow you to, in Discord, to, like I said, create categories within categories and do, because you wouldn't even need websites for like that kind of stuff. Actually, that was a total waste of $10. The reason I did it is I really wanted to see it without ads, to see what it looked like. And I also thought it might be something I'd use, but the more I think about it, if I did try to run the Jinx Guild on this server, I probably would use Discord, and what would be easier would probably be just to create like a Google Drive spreadsheet, and just create a spreadsheet with tabs, and then just basically set up the guild bank in the spreadsheet. I think that would be much easier, because we don't need all the other stuff, Where am I going? All the other stuff really isn't necessary. Like, we don't need channels for class, because all that stuff can really be inside of Discord. So that was... Maybe they won't bill me. I did create it and cancel it on the same day, so maybe I won't get billed. Anyways, I was thinking about playing... I actually was getting a little bit burned out on WoW, because I do get burned out on WoW pretty frequently. I downloaded I found a new Tera private server that's actually running in Russia. And the cool thing about the server is there's actually people playing on it. And it's a new server. It took me a while to get it downloaded and installed last night. I did go create a character and play a little bit. And it runs... There is a little bit of lag on it, because again, it's in Russia. I'm using a VPN. I'm using exit lag to try to reduce that, but still only pinging around 132. but I may play some Tera later today. You guys are interested in watching me play a little Tera?
You need something? Safe travels. King's honor, friend.
Ooh, the seal.
Farewell.
And worth the 3750. The seal of Rin. Alright, so let's get rid of this one. Let's see what my item level is. Now I'm up to an item level of 140, or gear score of 148. Not too bad. Yeah, so let me show you. So this is the Tera private server I set up last night, and this is actually running in Russia. And I'm probably going to play this today. I'm a big fan of Tera, especially older versions of Tera, and that version of Tera is pretty... I don't know if it shows on here. Let's see. It's a fairly old version. It's actually, I think it's the oldest private server Tera I've been able to find. I have to go to downloads, and I've got it in a really horrible folder called Updater, which is fine. It's one game. I don't know where we can find the version. Let's go S1 game any and see if it's in here. Okay. Doesn't look like it. What I'm looking for is the version. I mean, there's an any version, but let's see if we can find it here. I actually had a list. I found a really cool list. Private server. Look at the 2012 Tera feeling. Good. It's really difficult to find. Tera's easy as a 2015, but there's actually, yeah, I've played. The problem with Tera's here. It's this one. The Archeron is this one. Where do they mention Archeron? Acheron, whatever. This new upcoming server in beta has a bit older version than CZ with a lot of the old dungeons. Kezel, Storage Lake, Prison, and they made world bosses basically raid bosses. So I think that's this one. Yeah, Tera CZ, previously I've played the community.0, and that's actually runs in Miami, I think. The server's actually here in the US, so for me, it's actually ping-wise, it's really good. The problem is, it's really stable, yeah, it runs really, really well. The problem is there's nobody on it. It's just dead. Yeah. But anyways, so this one is the Acheron one. He says, but a dead server. I don't know if he's talking about Acheron. I don't know. Acheron, when I logged in, I saw 2 or 3 people. To me, man, that was more than I ever saw in community.0. Yeah, here's the Discord. And I actually have the Discord for Acheron right here. So you can see the main page language cannot be changed. And by that, I got a problem with how to download. Hello, guys. I'm new here. I just wanted to see how much this average ping is. UE players. So, I mean, these... You can see there's a couple posts today. I posted some stuff yesterday because I had an issue and it turned out, and this guy helped me out, which was cool. But you can see people do posts, not a lot of posts. So I would say there's probably not a ton of people playing, and these you can see these are mostly Russian players. And when you look at what games are they playing, a lot of them aren't really playing. I always think it's funny when you go to Discord server and they have all these users and it shows what they're playing. And when I scroll through all these users and I don't see any of them playing Tera, that always, here, this one's playing Tera. But most of them aren't, so that's a little disconcerting. Whereas if I go to like the guild that I'm in the hardcore server here, and I look, what are they playing? I mean, just take a look. Playing World of Warcraft, playing World of Warcraft. I mean, these people are actually playing. I mean, this is a World of Warcraft guild for hardcore, and you see a lot of these people are in the game, playing the game. So that's good. And here's a screenshot I actually posted inside this is from the Tera client that I was playing last night. And here's a screenshot of my character in the game. So anyways, so pretty cool. So I might play some Tera later today. But I just the problem is I get in these moments in WoW where I get burned out because I've played so much WoW. I mean, I play WoW constantly, right? I've put in so many hours in this game. But I know that in the end, it's, the higher level I get, the more fun I'm going to have. And so it's really, a lot of times it's just pushing through really hard. Pushing through the low-level doldrums, especially with the melee hunter, because the melee hunter really doesn't get that good, especially because you don't have a lot of abilities. I mean, you really are reliant on some of your pet. I mean, you don't have to go BM, but BM is one of the ways that you probably will go for leveling, just for, you know, your pet's going to do a lot more damage. You're still going to do pretty good damage. You know, I've got a running pure reference document here where basically every dungeon I run, I take a snapshot of the damage in the dungeon just to show you how the melee hunter's faring. The first dungeon I ran was, well, I think I ran Dead Mines and I didn't take a screenshot, but this one here was Black Fathom Depths, and I was #1 DPS in the group. And then I ran Stockades yesterday, and I was #2 DPS. And you got to keep in mind, I was only level 28 at the time, and this Twin Buns Paladin was dropping Consecrate, and he was level 32, so he's much higher level, and he's, you know, he's pulling all these groups and dropping Consecrate, so he's going to do a ton of damage. And what was interesting is then I ran Black Fathom Depths, and that same Paladin was in that group, and I actually came up #1 on DPS. And the difference being Black Fathom Depths, the pools are smaller pools. They're not as big as they were in Stockades.
Greetings.
And that's really just, you know, his Consecration is really, you know, where the damage is coming from. Actually, we should look to see if we can do a Stockades run right now. So, yeah, because I'm level 30 now, so I have Feign Death now, so now I can Feign Death and drop traps, so actually my DPS is going to be even better. So right now you can see I've been #1 in damage 2 out of the 3 dungeons I've run. And as you go up, it varies a lot, you know, gearing and stuff.
Light be with you.
It'll be difficult to remain #1 on DPS, especially at high level content. Then you're going to be more... you're going to be looking really for buffs. You're going to be trying to get as many buffs as you can. Hey, Ray, what's up? Okay. Cool. But, I mean, really, like, you really want attack power. I mean, hit rating is really important, especially for me. I'm dual wielding right now, so obviously hit rating is going to be super important. That's why, of course, I went into sure-footed. I mean, your hit cap on dual wield is 12%, so it's super high. Your hit cap on, like, I think two-hand weapon is only like 9%. So with dual wield, you get a hit penalty. So if you're going to go dual wield, which I think dual wield tends to, for me, outperform DPS wise. In a dungeon context, and the biggest reason I think it outperforms, is because of switching targets, and targets in dungeons tend to die pretty quickly because there's so many people hitting them. So if you're using a two-hand weapon, you end up missing a lot of swings because you can't get the swing off before the mob dies. So yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, Ray. How have you been, man? How have you been? So with the two-hand weapons, it's just easier to switch targets quickly and get off attacks because your weapons are, you know, faster. I mean, you still want a really, really slow main hand weapon for those big crits on your, you know. Oh, that was a long time ago, Ray. Yeah, that was in the community-based hardcore when my hunter got to 60 and the hardcore elite. Is that what they were called? Hardcore elite guild? Yeah, that guild's still around, man. That guild's still around. You know, Cargos actually finally responded to one of my Discord messages for the first time in a long time a couple days ago. Because I used to talk to Cargos a little bit, you know. I think Cargos is a nice guy, but he's into, you know, I think he's into trying to make money, and he's into trying to start up some corporations and do the business thing. And I also think he had a kid, so I guess it's a combination of trying to do his business stuff and having a baby with his wife that kind of, I guess, pulled him out of playing WoW. I don't know if his wife got on him about it, or I really don't know. I mean, I could see where his wife would get on him about playing WoW when he should be taking care of the kid, you know, maybe? I don't know. We'll see if we can take out Miss Mantle. I think we can. We got plenty of buffs. But yeah, I had said to Cargos that I'd really missed the Christmas Fresh that they did. Man, I don't remember how many years ago that was. It was a while ago, like maybe 3 years ago now. Man, time flies. It's 2024. I think it was 2020. Was it 2021 when they did the Christmas Fresh? Let's see. I don't know. Let's see if we can find it. I don't remember. He took down a lot of his videos, but he still has some. Oh yeah, here we go. So it was really, I guess 3 years ago, because he's got his videos back up, his guides, and that was really for one classic. I think I don't know, I can't remember. I'd have to go to my channel. But anyways, I had messaged him and said I really missed the hardcore fresh that we did for Christmas because it was really fun. And I sent him that message a couple weeks ago, and then he finally responded. And what did he say? Let's see. I said, I wish we could do another Christmas Rush again. That shit was really fun. And he just responded on 5 days ago. He said it was, bro. He goes, it was, bro. It was. Miss those days sometimes. So, and then I asked him, and then I just said, yeah, it was good times. Hope to see you maybe in Cataclysm Classic. PvP and Cat is pretty fun. And he didn't respond. So he's really tried to stay out of the WoW. Well, it was really weird because he was if you guys saw BlizzCon, Kargos was at BlizzCon. So I don't know what he's doing. I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't know if he's trying to stay out of WoW or he's just raising his kid. I have no idea. Anyways, let's go ahead and focus on what we're doing here. All right, let's grab a food buff too. We need to add this stream to the into the Discord. We'll do that later. I'll pull back just a little bit. He's really beating my pet up. What rank have I got? Rank 3. We're gonna switch threat back to my pet. Big crits, baby.
Lovely.
Yes, it does.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
Okay, he's actually hurting me quite a bit.
Kiss your ass goodbye. You were screwed.
Whew. I'm hoping he doesn't aggro more. Oh, where's he going? I'm really hoping he doesn't aggro anything. We're gonna throw another trap on him. And that'll take him down. And I'm out of mana. Woo! That was a little hairy. Yeah, but there at the end we feigned death and dropped another emo trap on him, which I knew would be his downfall. Yeah, he hits really hard. And apparently my pet was hungry too, so that nerfed his DPS a little bit probably. I need to get some regular food because I keep using my buff food to feed my pet, so that's stupid. Yeah, he does hit hard. That was kind of scary how hard. I was actually not looking at my health, and it was my audio. That's why I have an audio alert that tells me when my health is low. It wasn't until the audio alert kicked off, and I'm like, holy crap. And I looked down at my health, and it was like over half gone. I was like, whew.
Safe travels.
Now, it's a nice weapon, but it's really fast, which really sucks, right? Hey, what's up, Jose? Because, you know, you want a slow main hand weapon, so this is actually not very good for crits, but it does do, you know, it does do more damage, like, per second. I mean, 18.1 is pretty good. I still don't know if it's really worth using. You know, we're gonna lose 8 attack power, which is quite a bit. I still think probably the Callous Axe will out DPS this. This is one of the things that really sucks about. And then the ring, is the ring worth getting? No. So we'll get the axe anyway, but I don't think it's going to out DPS my current weapon. I can, it's main. I was going to say, this is what really sucks about vanilla WoW is when you're doing like a melee hunter, or even probably rogue, I guess, but more a melee hunter because rogues don't really use axes, is that so many of the quest rewards are main hand. And if you look at, let's see if I still have it up. Just to prove the point. If you go to Classic WoW Gear Planner and you go to main hand, well, actually it is main hand. I guess I shouldn't have gone main hand, but if you go to main hand, you'll see there's, and you go to quest, you know, there's all these quest rewards, you know, here. Like look, the Tower of Anthelex, Defies Brotherhood, you know, these are two hand, but the one hand weapons are, look, main hand. But let's go back, because I actually forgot that this, let's look at offhand and see. And item level, quest. And let's see, maybe we can find something. It just says quest attribute, I have no idea what that is. Here, Gutter Blade is the Renee's Cleansing quest. Now this is one hand, so this is going to be a good one to get. So, Renee's Cleansing, so we definitely want to do that for Gutter Blade. And then you also get, you know, the Shoney's Disarming Tool, which isn't really that great, to be honest. That's Season Discovery. See, there just aren't that many things. I mean, look, I have to go all the way to Scarlet Monastery before I start getting, you know, some other offhands. So you can see there's a big disparity here. Where really we've got, I mean, I only see one weapon from, like, you know, like, I only see one weapon that's an offhand weapon from, like, level 20 all the way to level 40. I only really see one viable offhand weapon. Just that shows you how bad vanilla WoW is for, like, offhand weapons. So... All right, Ray. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I may play some Tera here in a bit, but I wanted to knock out a few quests here. But I may let this character get a little bit of rest time, maybe play some Tera today. Like I said, I do get burned out on WoW because I play it so much, so I have to take breaks for like a day or two here and there. But I always come back, you know. It's just because in the back of my mind, I'm always like, oh, I gotta get that. But what I'm really looking forward, what I'm really excited for, is Cataclysm Classic because I love hardcore and I think hardcore is great. But the one thing in hardcore that I really miss is I miss PvP because I'm a big PvP player. I love PvP, and you know you can't really do that in hardcore. So I'm really looking forward to Cataclysm Classic just for the PvP aspect of it. I'm going to kill some of these wolves just so I can get some meat that I can feed my wolf that... So I'm not just feeding them all my buff food. So we can get some skins and make some money too.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and put this link on the some of the Discord servers so we get more people coming in, hopefully, and viewing the stream. So but I did find that there's one quest we can do, and it's in Stranglethorn Vale. We get the this quest here, which is the Bad Medicine quest. Actually gives us this weapon here, which will be a nice main hand weapon to upgrade my current weapon. 17.68 through 3 agility, and this is something we can do probably pretty soon. I mean, it's the opening quest lines in SDV, so I'm thinking maybe when I hit level 31 or 32, probably 32 maybe, well maybe 31, we can try it 31. We'll go down there and we'll see if we can do that quest line for Bad Medicine and go ahead and upgrade my main hand with that weapon. I also have to look at Classic Petopia, and I have to see, we're getting to the point now where we might be able to level up my pet's skills. So, did we get any food yet? Yeah, we got a couple. So let's feed our pet because he's definitely hungry. Let me take a look at Classic WoW, Petopia, and we're gonna look at Claw and Bite. Currently, my pet is on Claw rank 3, I believe. Yeah, 3. So rank 4. We can actually get rank 4 already. Shit. Black Fathom Depths has it. Desolate, Thousand Needles, Ashenvale. So, man, I can't believe I didn't grab that when I was in Ashenvale. So the closest place really is going to be, well, no, nothing's close. So we need to go back to Desolate. Actually, we're going to be hitting Desolate pretty soon anyway, so we can get a Scorpion in Desolate. And then for Bite, same thing, level 4. Oh, man, we're way behind, man. So Bite rank 4 we can get from Ashenvale again, so. Oh, but wait, we might have 4 already. Oh, we do have 4. So 5, yeah, 5, we're not to 5 yet. We're getting fairly close. We can get 5 off of Plains Creeper and Wrathy Highlands. So when we hit like level 33 maybe. So we don't need to worry about Bite. Okay, so we're pulling 57 DPS per second. So what we're going to do is we are going to, and of course my crit, 156. We're going to reset the damage meter. And we're going to go ahead and equip our new weapon here. And where is it? Here. And we'll test it out. I don't think the damage is going to be as good, but we'll try it. Actually, so far it's pretty good. You can see the crit's not as high, but we did 80 damage there. 80 DPS per second. Let's kill one more. And we're just trying to use the same rotation every time, so we can actually do an accurate test. In New World, I used to call it the turkey test. Whenever I got like new weapons and stuff, or new skills, I would like shoot a turkey with my bow and see how much damage I did, or I always called it the turkey test. Alright, so we killed 2 mobs, we're at 80, so let's reset it. And we'll put our other weapon back on. And we'll take a look and see if we come out about the same. Really, at this level, you're splitting hairs, you know. Don't know why he didn't aggro. Okay, we're at 69, and that was after a big crit. So 16, we're at 71. Alright, so that was 73. So it does look like possibly the Stalvin, so the Crescent of the Forlorn Spirits, is going to do more damage by a slight margin, which doesn't surprise me. It is 3 more damage per second, which is pretty significant, I guess, but it's just, we're not going to have good crits with it, unfortunately. Our crits are going to be crappy. But if you're doing more damage, you do more damage. It's a cool looking weapon, too. I'm just killing these guys to kind of store up some meat for my pet, for feeding my pet. Okay, 74.
Lovely.
That was a waste of a food. Oh well. I knew as soon as I fed him that I'm like, he doesn't need that food. He's already full. He's happy. Jose, how's your day going, Jose? Hopefully well.
Lovely.
Right as I was trying to lay down my trap, he came running.
Lovely. Lovely.
Ooh, two-handed sword. 1910 strength. That's actually pretty good. That is actually pretty good. Let's see. I don't know, what level is it? It's level 28. Oh, level 28. That's pretty rare to get an item that's like so close to your level. It's actually pretty good with the 10 strength. It's going to give us some decent attack power, so we'll level this up and see how well it does. It may actually out DPS our dual wield. It's hard to say. I bet it'll be pretty close though. I don't know what my skill is with two-hand swords. Okay, 97, not too bad. There we go. Look at that crit. Yeah, baby. It's also fairly quick. I mean, it's 2.8, so it's actually a fast attacking two-handed sword. Miss. I actually like, my favorite is probably about 3.4. I don't like super slow just because you miss a lot. Maybe if my hit rating was really good. If my hit rating is like really good, then yeah, you know, super slow is fine. There is a, I think it's a really slow two-hand weapon we can get in Ashen Vale, I think. Pretty sure the Renee's for the... We need to go to Ashen Vale and knock those quests out, actually. But I think it's a mace, and I can't use maces. Yeah, it's a mace, never mind. And I can't use maces, so... Just spamming wing clip to raise my weapon skill because it's so low. Of course he didn't run into my trap. You bastard!
Lovely.
Couple of crits there. Some heavy hide, that'll sell for some decent money, probably. A little bit, anyway. Trying to watch me in hard HD, but the cell phone is not cooperating. Yeah. It's been a little lag today. Yeah, but if you're watching on the cell phone, you definitely want to watch it in the highest res you can on that small little screen. We've been kind of unlucky. Normally in this area, you'll see mages, like AoE mages coming through, and they'll just be killing everything, and a lot of times they're not skinners, so then we get lots of free skin, but
Lovely.
that has not happened with this character, so... Yeah, you can see our DPS is definitely down using the two-hand weapon, but we're still level. The skill is still too low. And done with that quest. Just gonna keep farming these guys and get my weapon skill up. But we are gonna have to go because my inventory is really, really bad. Here, let's see what we can do. Let's give him stamina. Once we get to 32, we'll get the big stick, which will be nice because it's got 15 strength on it, so it's pretty good. Plus, I like the animation for stabs on night elves over, you know, swords. Let's go kill some wolves, keep leveling our sword skill up, then we'll go turn this in. And then I might take a break, get something to eat. I haven't eaten today. What time is that? Yeah, it's 1:57 p.m. here. I may be streaming some Tera pretty soon. Take a break on the melee hunter here for like maybe a day, maybe a day or two, and then level up a warrior in the new Russian private server. Well, it's not really new. I think it's been around for maybe a year, a little less than a year. We'll see. Depends on how much I miss playing the melee hunter, which could be a lot.
Lovely. Lovely.
Biff. Now that our weapon skill is coming up, we're starting to... Of course, these guys are a lot lower level, so we're hitting a lot more often. So my damage really spiked. It really went up. That's another thing when you're playing a melee hunter. Like, really try to kill mobs that are... If you can, kill mobs that are green. Because you're just going to hit so much more. You know, it's not that because you're worried about... it doesn't have anything to do with worried about like them killing you. It's not really that. It's just your kill time is going to be so much better. And so you're going to be getting quests and stuff done a lot faster. I mean, you can see with this guy here, I'm not missing as much because I'm so much higher level. Just hit, you know, boom, hit. You know, I didn't miss a single swing. And that's reflected in the damage. But we are really full on our inventory here. Free up a couple slots by making some bandages. I was actually at 11 gold, but then I had to buy a bunch of skills. I had to train a bunch of skills, and I bought the big stick, which is this right here. I bought this green weapon. Cost me 5.3 gold, I think, to buy this. So not cheap. Let's try taking out 3 mobs. Let's do it.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely poor. No money right now.
Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I don't really like the two-hand playstyle though. I prefer dual wield. It's just more fun. The two-hand always feels kind of just sluggish, you know, waiting for slow-ass attacks to come. It doesn't feel as nice. I definitely don't like it for dungeons because, like I said earlier, switching targets when people kill targets because you know so many people hitting the targets. You know, it's just better to be able to switch targets really quickly with dual wield. And our dual wield's all messed up. We're not using Callus X anymore. We are using Crescent of the Forlorn Spirits. For some reason, I also didn't update my macro for my dagger either. My Spine Spear was so far out of date that I actually had to buy a white dagger off a vendor, and it was better than the green weapon I had. '46 Nile Druid just died, and this is all for her. He died, level 46 Druid. Alright, we're gonna have to go back to town and vendor all this junk.
Need help? Or the Alliance?
You need something?
Okay, we don't need Calisex anymore. Don't need this ring anymore.
See you around.
Doing pretty good. Alright, so I think I'm going to take a break from the melee hunter for a little bit. And I think what we're going to do is come back. And I'm probably going to stream some Tera, private server. A little bit, because I want to do a little Tera private server action. And then I'll come back and probably play the melee hunter again, probably tonight. Before I go to bed, I'll probably put in some more time on the melee hunter tonight. I don't think we'll stay away from the melee hunter for very long. Because I do want to keep, you know, plugging through and getting her up as fast as possible. I guess at level 60 on Self-Found, you become just a regular character. I'm assuming that's what happens. I wish they'd give you like an achievement or like a reward. I think one thing that Blizzard could really do, I mean, it would be a huge win for Blizzard if they, for Self-Found, if they added stuff like Turtle WoW has. Like literally, like give out a mount. Like if you level a character on a hardcore server with Self-Found all the way to 60, you get a mount. I mean, that would make so many people play Self-Found. I mean, it would be huge because everybody would want the mount. You know what I mean? They would. Because it'd be really unique. Because when you're playing on a hardcore server, you know, you just have the regular mounts. You know, it's vanilla, right? So it'd be really cool to do something like that. And then, of course, I would love to see them implement achievements, you know, into the game. It'd be kind of cool. Achievements are cool. It's just a way to track things you've accomplished in the game. I think that's always a nice feature. I mean, really, Blizzard needs to... They just need to get rid of all the... There's too many versions of World of Warcraft, you know. They need to simplify it. See, look, there's a character. Thought that was a character. Maybe not. Guess I was supposed to kill this guy, the Mighty. I guess they didn't give me credit for that one because somebody else had already beat on him. Booyah! See you! Don't mess with my hunter. Or with my warrior. It's not a hunter anymore. Don't mess with the warrior. I am a very, very good warrior in Tera. I've played Tera a lot, you know, over the years. So I definitely know my class. Did we get it? Okay, good. Can we? Yeah. cool. We need a vendor. Is there a vendor here?
Вот это срочность. Приветствую.
Okay, well, this is this some sort of... I don't speak Russian. I wish I did, but I don't. Okay, we got a tactics instructor. Let's take a look. We got nothing to train. We don't seem to have a vendor. We got a big present box. Oh, I love my presents. All right, what else we got? We're good. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop this here. Yeah, usually I play female characters. I figure if I'm gonna play a game for like hours and hours, I'd rather look at a hot female character than some dude's ass in my face. So, I mean, who wouldn't want to? I'd rather look at this than some scruffy dude. You know what I mean? I can't help it. I like women. What can I say? Tera's got such a really cool, it's such a cool art style to it. Love it. Anyways, I'm gonna come back and stream some of this in a bit, but I'm gonna get something to eat first, or check in on my wife, make sure she's doing okay, and I will catch you guys later. Hope you guys have a good Sunday. Good to see you, Jose. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday, and I'll talk to you.